Anyways, let's continue this. And finish it. The discomfort shall pass. It always does. It's just a case of having, like, bad teeth and stuff sometimes. Oh, that's the, okay. Can't move because cat. Oh, fair enough. That's a good reason not to be able to move, at least. The food was good aside from doing that to my tooth. It's, I don't know exactly what to call it. It had like eggs and cubes of potato and lots of bacon. That seems to be what it was, basically. Not sure that has a name, but it was perfectly edible. I guess a bacon hash. It was nice. And how was everybody while I was away? Anybody do show up? I see Foxy did. Alright, let's see. But 5 mostly other people left. I mean, makes sense. People left. That happens. Just occurred to me, this is a big canvas. Oh, thank you, Sam. Yeah, Aspen has progressed very nicely. I just need to do proper shading. Okay, now it's starting to feel better. That tooth, there's nothing I could do to fix it, but I just have to wait it out. Still probably be sensitive for a little bit, but it's all good. You know what? I'm going to say a little silly because it actually would be pretty efficient. I'm gonna actually shade between all three of them. All three of the images back to back, like in a weird way that I normally wouldn't do. I think it'll work out. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, it's just a quick bit of tooth pain. Not you could. There's worse. All right, let's hope this works out. Starting with ears, then the head, chest region, belly, or chest region, forearms, belly. Just gonna do the selection tool on each one. And then legs. Once the first color is done, the rest should be pretty easy. The leaves don't need super nuanced shading. I mean, I'll still shade them, but like, I don't need to be really focused on how I do it. And yes, I realize I'm still missing. I'll do that after this section. I still forgot about the red on the ends of his ears and tail. I still meant to add that in, I just kind of forgot to. I'll do that after I do his, peach color, or whatever color you want to call this. Alright. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not even really a fix, it's just something I forgot to do. I can layer it in at any time. Best I do it before I do the shading on the... It's best I do it before I do the shading on the leaves, but outside of that, there's really no real issue of doing it at this point rather than earlier. That's a good shade. I think that'll work just fine. Excuse me. Ow. Singing after a big potato-y, starchy meal. Hard. Apparently. I have a new technique I'm trying. I inverted the selection for the next part. Now I'm going to... this actually looks really weird, but I think this will actually be really effective. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to just keep inverting the selection, so I keep selecting right up against the lines of the last selection. Because if I invert the one selection from another, they're going to be smushing up their lines to each other, and then thus the selection is not missing any gaps. And that's the idea. How to work music. I think that makes sense. Don't worry, it's weird. I don't think this is a normal technique that artists use. Like, watch. If I deselect everything here, there we go. The selection process may look weird, but it does save time. Oop. Well, admittedly, I'm not entirely sure of the time save it would do, but... There's lyrics to this song? I didn't know that. I had no idea that... I didn't know any of his music involved lyrics. That's interesting. So that's weird, because this is a Sulfur Nimbus song. Why did I hear this? Why did I not encounter the lyrics, you could say? I mean, I play it very thoroughly. And twice, actually. Intriguing all the same. I wonder if this actually is time saving. I would like to think it is. Or that's him singing. I assume so, but I don't know. No, wait. Haven't I heard his voice? Pretty sure I have. I want to say he has a deeper voice than that. Okay, anyways. You know. Oh well. So, like, wait a minute, I should have tried or lighting earlier. It's fine. It's whatever. I got another idea for it. Got it. I got an idea. It's fine. Fortunately, I missed shading on the very tippy top of the picture, which is not a big deal, honestly. Yeah, I played the credits. I mean, I watched the credits, listened to the credits. Not sure. It's a good shaded head. I always like this song a lot. No, 10? I think it was 10. The way it flowed always made me think of Wily's stage, honestly. At least parts of it. The non-baseball parts of it. It's coming together. It's a weird way of doing it, but it's coming together. Let's try something. Screen. Yeah, screen looks good. For lighting. Well. Yeah, I'll do. Okay. Fluffy boy. Slow replies? Oh, it's okay. I'm kind of focusing anyways. I would desire to. I know what I want to do in this picture, but at the same time, I'd also greatly desire to be done with it. I'm tired. Wouldn't mind some rest. I mean, I did stream just yesterday too, so. It's okay though, I'm good. Don't worry about me too much. How are things looking so far? Yeah, so far so good for the head. I might, though. Yeah, I feel more comfortable with that. I guess 75% for both of those two would be good. Alright. Convert again. This time I won't forget to apply a little light on top of the ears, which I forgot, but I'm not going to forget now. Settle a bit here and there. Don't stress out trying to get it done fast. No, don't worry. I'm kind of I'm still pacing a bit. And you can see via the head alone why I want to add shading and stuff, because the head's really cute now. It's okay without the shading, but with it, it gives it more depth. Good idea, Mist. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll just work on this layer like it is. Actually, I'm curious. If I do that, clear it. Oh yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Okay, good. Mario Paint Kirby music? When the hell did I download this song? I don't remember this song. Dum da dum dum bum dum bum da dum bum ba bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba ba da ba bum da dum bum dum da dum bum ba la da da dum ba dum da da ba ba dum. I like this song. Orange Ocean from the original Kirby game, I believe. Or was it the second one? Has dog bark, so it's fine. It's a good song. Oh my god, I just realized I big brained for a second. Oh, that would be so smart if I just... I didn't think about this until just now. There's a really smart way I could have done this inverting selection thing if I had layered this like I'm doing just now. If I did like arms, unselect the belly, legs, then when I invert it, I only have the belly in that section. Oh, why didn't I think of that in the first place? I would have sped this up way a lot. Oh well, at least I learned now. Because then every time I hit invert, it would select a different section that wasn't connected to the last section. Or that was connected to the last section, but spaced out from the last one. It makes sense in context. Basically, would have made I could have just hit invert over and over again to work on each part of the picture, rather than whatever I'm doing right now. So in other words, I would have had to do less selection work, but that is fine. I can still make use of this technique. Just not to its full extent. A remix of this song. Final boss fight of Evo Search for Eden. Very good game. The final boss might be inspiring something that I have planned for Shifted's final boss, actually. Certainly some enemies in that are based on the idea that game pulled off for its final boss. Yeah, well, the final boss is this creepy single-celled amoeba thing that's gigantic, and you fight it. It's kind of a creepy boss, because, I don't know, giant amoeba is creepy. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Very alien thing. The amoeba pit. Ah, you remember. Yeah, see, that's where I got the idea of the giant amoebas. From Evo. Toot toot. Also, hi, Meow. Toot Toot Sonic Warrior, why are you on a train? Seriously, Toot Toot. It's a train sound. A fruit fly decided it wanted to die. Whoa, holy shit. Did I just do that? Wow, that was a very specific fruit fly kill I just got. Normally, what I do is I kind of grab at them because they irritate me, but normally I have to clap them. I gotta clap them between my hands to get him, but for some reason I just straight up grasped this guy perfectly to murder him immediately. Wow. I don't think I could just grab him, but alright. Don't mess with me, bugs. There's always a fruit fly, though. There's always a random... we never have an infestation, but yet I never not see fruit flies. I never see them frequently enough to go like, oh, we have a big problem. But I always see them. They're getting in somewhere occasionally, all the time. It's kind of annoying, but whatever, I guess. I mean, what can you do besides just murder them when you see them? More people? I am. Well, admittedly, I did have to take a break, which I try to avoid for the YouTube people. Yeah, you people on YouTube. I try not to have those break periods, because I know it's kind of annoying, but... whatever, I have a BRB screen. You can easily see when it's over. So just time skip. You're good. And somebody could just comment a time skip if they want to be cool, yeah. Okay, that should be good. Now, if I just hit invert over and over again, I can do the rest of this without any other problems. So, let's just start with the chest area. Where, fill it in like this. Touch it up there. Then yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Then clean it up right there. Okay. Then down here. And down here. Good. back over, then we'll do this one, which is pretty good there, yeah. It's a Mario theme. Yeah, somebody recognizes it. Or just Gomon music in general. What the hell? Don't remember this version of this song. New version is new. New to me, at least. I don't remember downloading this one. A Glitch X City song, though. I recall them. If I recall correctly, they don't like me, actually. Because I offered a critical review of a friend of theirs music on YouTube. They didn't appreciate that. They didn't appreciate that one bit. Yeah. Ever since I critically reviewed a song from the Guitar Hero. I don't think Guitar Hero ever said anything, but then all of a sudden, like, 3 of his other Pokemon musician friends went after me a little bit. So, alright. I mean, fair enough if you don't want to critique, I guess, but, like, I don't know, critiques are going to happen. What's the big deal? I've gotten critiqued plenty of times. I make my case if I feel like it's wrong, but, you know. It's a shame, yeah. I gotta start finding critique annoying, but it's not a. It's a really bad response to have your friends gang up on the person critiquing you. Like, whether you want critique or not, that's not the proper way to handle it when it happens. Oh, hey there, Tony. How's your day going? Or starting, rather. Should I do that there? Well, probably, yeah. Okay. It's pretty good coverage for that area, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. I hope you are doing well, Tony. It is morning for you, I believe. Well, it's morning for me, but it must be a little later in the day for you, but definitely work period time. I mean, work period time is any time for me, but, you know. week was really nice. Good. Very good. Honestly, that really helps motivation if you have a good weekend. My weekends have been kind of busy. Like, not in ways that I'm happy with either, unfortunately. But I think things are turning around, at least as far as that goes. It's been it was like the last week and a half have been kind of rough, actually. Best part is the spring is finally here, snow is melting. I've been seeing the sun after months of clouds and darkness. Oh, that's yeah, I live northern enough that I know what that means. It's still very dark here. We still have snow here. It's gonna be a little longer up here in Canada. It's gonna be a little longer before we see that go away. Not feeling spring just yet. This looks alright. I'm not really sure where to put the lighting, though. Let's figure it out. I mean, some here, obviously. Some here. Not really any there. Okay, maybe a little bit. Nah. I guess that's really it for lighting for that section. Is Drum starting to die? I don't know. Remember, after it was gone on for a while, I kind of left the situation. Like I said, I stopped covering the Roblox stuff for a while because of that happening. These Leafeons are made. Thank you! This is a little sequence. The character is actually my own character, Aspen the Leafeon. He is basically a maple leaf Leafeon because maple syrup is good and maple leaves are cool. So I don't actually have the maple coloring on his leaves yet. I need to add that still. I'll be doing that after this step, but he's a fella of mine. This is a lovely little sketch sequence that my friend Fluffs did while they were on vacation. It's originally done on notebook paper, but I spent like freaking 5 hours cleaning up the notebook paper aspect and removing all the lines cutting through it. It took forever, but I was like, this picture is cute. I would like to color it, so let's clean it up. It did clean up nicely at the end. Just took a lot of work. Yeah, Fluffs is, honestly, exceptional artist for being, like... I don't remember. Fluffs isn't very old. Can't remember exact age, but... Bit of an artistic savant, I'd say. They keep practicing, they keep growing. They're honestly growing really fast with their artistic skills. It's been nice to work with them. What's saying drawn cutely? They're a great pick for that. It's always nice to get more art of Aspen. He doesn't get enough art. Sweet. We don't have any decent maple syrup here. It makes me sad. So, same with America. Before I lived in Canada, I lived in America. Same with America. American maple syrup ain't very good, but I gotta say it's good and cheap up here, which I guess makes sense given where I'm at. But I am very impressed. Yeah, it's maybe a stereotype, but yeah, Canadians know their maple syrup. That much is true. Oh, thank you, Squishy. Yeah, this is a fun character. He kind of is, like, sentient, but if he eats a lot of food, then he gets all kind of feral-ish. Like a normal Leafeon. Sort of like a dramatic reaction to a food coma. Not quite like that. Let's see. There we go. I'm having trouble telling where I want to put the light in this picture. Like, where I want the light to cast off his body. It's kind of tricky. I do like putting some here, though. This is a good spot. Right at the chest. Okay, actually, you know what? We have enough new people here. We gotta ask the question. Actually, I didn't ask it earlier. Now I think about it. I kind of forgot. What's everybody's favorite evolution? There's no wrong answer, technically. They're all good, but... Thoughts of Pokemon Legends? I'm not sure what I think yet. I saw it. I saw the trailer. I'm not sure what I think. I noticed the frame rate was really bad in the reveal, and that made me a little... That kind of made me had, like... Like, I played 100%... I 100% of Pokemon Sword, and that game did not run well either, so it just kind of made me think of that. I'm like, I hope this runs well at the end. Because Umbreon is a great choice. Vaporeon is also... Like, favorites are Vaporeon, Umbreon, and Leafeon, I think, for me. Not sure if I could put one over the other. I don't think there's a first, second, third there. Mizuko appreciates those answering Vaporeon. I've seen every Umbreon pulled, or I've seen every evolution pulled off well though in art. So there's really no wrong choice, no wrong evolution. Personally, I got Aspen, I got Aspen the Leafeon, and I have he's the only evolution character I have. But then there, of course, there's Mizuko, who's a Vaporeon, who is another personality of mine. So, I'm quite fond of this character. I wrote him a story when I introduced him. This character, Aspen. I don't normally write new character stories, but Aspen kind of deserved what I felt. It's coming out well. Let's see. That's good. Yeah. Trying to provide the right sheen off of the tubby fluff. Tubby fluff. That's going to be the word for fat, furry things. Tubby fluff. It's a good word. I have invented word. Okay, so that's that. Now, the cool thing is I have this weird selection process, so if I hit invert now, I should now be able to go... I'm doing this section by section. It's way easier to shade a picture if you divide it up into sections, I find. So now I'm going to shade the next section. So let's see. Aspen's backstory is quite interesting since he used to be human and then got transformed, and then he's like trying to handle being human still, but then unfortunately he can so very easily just drop into being a feral Leafeon, and then he's all embarrassed about it later. Trying to design more. You're trying to design more evolutions, like original evolutions. As for Tony's choice, let's see. Oh, you know, Vaporeon. I can't deny the greatness of Vaporeon, especially with Mizuko being a great friend and all, and also Vaporeon. So, I've had some really great interactions with Umbreon folk people that had Umbreon characters and such. So. Tony's choice of Umbreon. Umbreons are great. They can be a little nefarious at times. Nefarious, yes. Very good. There we go. Trying to get that belly shaded just right. It's a really cute sequence, though. Seriously, like he's like, "No, I don't know about that. Eat well. There's all really nice looking donuts, but I don't." And then he just loses it. He just loses his composure and his form. You know, a great Jolteon as well. Well, yes, of course. If I was being super critical, I would say that Jolteon is a little bit below Vaporeon, Umbreon, and Leafeon for me, but individually speaking, I definitely know a great Jolteon. A very, very important person. Carcerus. Not to mention, I can't help but love that form of his because he kind of made it for me. He wanted to Pokemon up to form a deeper connection with me. That was the idea. Reminder, my Shadox is technically a Pokemon. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I like Sylveon quite a bit. I think I like the simplicity of, like, Leafeon and stuff a little more. I think Sylveon has... It's not that Sylveon is over-designed, but it is more complicated than some other evolutions. And I think I like a little more simplicity sometimes. Though I do still like... I very much still like Sylveon. Glaceon has a little bit of over-design, but is still really nice. Sylveon feels like the most over-designed, by relation at least. I don't think it's critically over-designed, though. Good. I made it a bit casual, the shading, admittedly. I can make it, like, thicker, technically, but I think it feels about right. And maybe next Halloween this song will actually play for Poker Roll. It's always meant for a Halloween situation. we go. Nice little sheen layer down the bottom of that. See, this is why I wanted to add sheen. That big old belly at the end. Without sheen, that just looked a little too plain. A little bit of shading, though. There we go. See, that's a good belly right there. Much better. When you have a large, fat, round object, whether it's fat or round or whatever, if you have a large object, it's really important to apply some shading and highlights, I feel, to such an object. Because if it's so big and prominent and it's a rolling shape, it's not just flat, then there should definitely be some light playing off of it. Meaning that if you leave it flat, it just kind of looks, I don't know, out of place. Anyways, let's see here. Now we need to apply a little bit of lighting. Let's see, where are we going to put it on the belly? Could just put a light of it there and then... Yeah, probably like right there-ish. Okay, let's see if that blurs nicely. It's a subtle little sheen. Oh yeah, that looks good. Maybe a little too bright still, but touch it up there. Okay. Always have the ability to erase if I think it's too thick. Thick is kind of the name of the game with this picture, but you know. It's not exactly well, it is kind of a hypnosis, but Fluffs do it as hypnosis, but more of it's a mental suggestion sort of thing. Where if he eats food, his human mind kind of loses focus, and he slips into being just a feral Pokemon. It's not so much supposed to be hypnosis, more like his eyes glazing over and turning more low intelligence, I guess. That being said, Fluffs used Hypnotize to kind of portray it, and while that's not technically perfectly accurate, I was like, yeah, that works. You know, that really gets the idea across even better, I think. Like, it gets it across more clearly that he's having a mental shift, so I'm down for this style, too. Certainly works. There we go. Put just a little bit of shine on top of that belly section. It's pretty subtle, but I think it'll do just fine. Because it'll get less subtle with the belly growing bigger, I think. Let's see. I feel like his eyes falls on a hypno umbrella. It does. It is a form of hypnosis. If I think the technical term for something like that would probably be like a mental regression, I guess would be a good way of putting it. But I think just accepting it as hypnosis is certainly fine too. Now how do I put the shade on the belly here? It's a pretty... Honestly, some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music is just freaking pretty. Like this song. Like, just legitimately pretty music. It's a good sheen. I don't feel like... Well, there are people that certainly appreciate PMD. I don't think anybody's really done a... I don't feel like I've ever seen a video of, like, let's discuss Pokemon Mystery Dungeon's musical quality, you know? I don't feel like there's ever been a video like that. I feel like there should be, though. I feel like that is a thing that needs to exist. One day, huh? I'm honestly disappointed that the Pokemon Direct didn't have any announcements about New Mystery Dungeon. That's the main thing I thought about after watching it. Like, wish that had existed, but okay. Honestly, again, it's really great for those that like Sinnoh a lot. Like, that was definitely a Pokemon Direct for all the fans of Sinnoh, but I don't really like Sinnoh. So, didn't really have much value for me. Pokemon Legends does look interesting, though, potentially. We need to see where that goes, I guess. Ooh, it's Chatos music. Yeah. This is a shoot 'em up for the PS... No, the Xbox 360. I really should play this shoot 'em up again. It does have a Steam release, and I did play it before. Okay, if you can't tell, I'm a bit of a fan of its music. It's good. Honestly, there's a lot of shoot 'em ups that have really exceptional music. And this be no exception. That's pretty good. Some casual lighting here and there. I don't know, what do you guys think? I put lighting on the bellies. It's very subtle, but I think it makes a big difference. It's one of those things that you totally don't see unless I turn off the layer. If I turn off the layer, it's pretty obvious, though. I think that catches the light nicely. Especially the rightmost belly. One thing I want to try. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Good. Well, that just leaves the legs. And I think we're done with the basic shading on the first color. We gotta do the other colors, but the first color is always the hardest. So, alright, now we'll invert the selection again. And this time, we will do this for starters. That'll do, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Same over here. Nice thing about a fat belly. Makes the shading very straightforward most times. Alright, let's see. Back, okay. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. gonna say nice to listen to. That's nice, but no. 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 Yeah, that's better. So let's let it chill. It's like you're just like, I want to listen to something chill on my playlist. Like, yeah. Thanks, I think it's about pretty close to done, actually, on the first color. Not done it overall, we still have a bit of work to do, but doing this first color really made things pop. It is only due to my due diligence of being thorough that I will do the others. Technically could just do the first color and leave it, but that's not thorough, so. Let's see here. Right. A little bit of butt shine. Gotta have a little bit of that. There we are. Hi there, Kade. Arcade. What? What's this little song? I don't remember. It's very simple. It's a very adorable little song. Yes, this has been a long stream. Yes, it has. Big project. 3-part sequence is big project. Enjoyable project, but big project. Yeah, I did take a break. Admittedly, I try to avoid them, but it was kind of necessary, yeah. Okay, butt shine, back shine. What am I missing? Nothing, actually. Alright, cool. There's a few problems, like right here. Smooth that out. Might be a few other spots where I need to do some smoothing. Probably good, more or less, though. I mean, that was the hard part, definitely. Right here needs some smoothing. Done. There's 1 point here. No, maybe not. Cool. Alright, before I go any further, we're going to actually add the last little trait of of Aspen's leaves, because I forgot that. Well, didn't really forget, just didn't do it. So I'm gonna do it now. All we gotta do, an extra clipping group here. I'm gonna name it Maple, so I do remember what it is named, or which layer it is compared to the other layers I'll be adding. So, all right, let's see here. For Maple, let's grab this rich color at the end, though. Yeah, it's the same. Gecko actually copied the colors perfectly. Very handy. So, he's applied just barely on the ends of his ears and head thing, and quite a bit on the end of his tail. So, let's go ahead and do that. Might actually brighten it up a bit. Not that much. Yeah, that's good. That's basically how that works. Now you can tell, as you can probably tell, this adds quite a bit of flair to him, you know? Honestly, the best decision I did with his design was this. He's honestly a pretty standard Leafeon. He just has a slight bit of bipedalness. These red leaves. He's got freckles, and he's got a belly button, which most Leafeons don't really have. A residual leftover from the fact that he used to be human. A lot of those things that I just stated. Good. Stays largely on the end of the tail, but I can have a little bit of gradient there, just to imply a transition. Yeah, Aspen's leaves are, well, the maple shape is nice, but also just the color is really nice too. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that's made a maple Leafeon. Probably not, but hopefully mine's cool. Let's test that statement. Maple Leafeon. Aspen shows up first. There is a Leafeon named Maple who seems to have an orange autumn leaf sort of thing going, so it's different. They're just named Maple. They're not literally Maple. There is a red, maybe maple leaf themed Leafeon, but they do it in a completely different way, where all their markings turn red too. Okay, there are some other maple leaf Leafeons, but they're all done very differently than Aspen here. I like the art, I just don't understand the context of it. I can give a quick explanation. Character is Aspen the Leafeon. He used to be a Pokemon researcher. Went out to the wilds, explored, studied Pokemon, got statistics, sold that to magazines and research papers to earn a living. Often went to areas where the humans didn't go to. One expedition had him discover an unusual plant that may or may not be a Pokemon. It's undocumented. The plant fed him sticky sap, which transformed him into a Leafeon. In the case of this picture, he's still sentient, for the most part, but falls into feeding frenzies where he loses that. This is kind of a mental loss, so to speak. There we go, that looks pretty good. He's got really freaking... yeah. Basically, the idea is if he gets too hungry, human as he may be, his animal instincts will take over if he gets hungry. And inconvenience him. The sap has something to do with his fattening. The sap that got stuffed into his belly, it still sticks around, and it just makes the hunger pangs even worse. It like sticks around like a membrane on the stomach. It kind of controls him, sort of. It's not quite like, it's not like the sap is exactly sentient, but it's sort of a parasite, I guess you could say, in a way. It's hard to say what the plant's goal was, as far as its, you know, goal in is sort of a circle of life sort of way. Like, what's its what value does it have doing what it did? That's still a mystery in his story. So he likes to be like this? Well, he tries to live his normal human life, and he doesn't want to overeat. But you gotta eat, of course, so... does he like being like... He gets kind of embarrassed, actually. Yeah. He doesn't have like a super sad story. It's just more like bashfulness and stuff, and him trying to like, you know, be part of human society, but then like deposit. He like he can go to a restaurant dressed up properly. I think on the ref side. No, I didn't put down the ref for that. Because he can still wear clothes and stuff and walk upright. So he could like go to a restaurant, tell himself that he's gonna eat politely with like a fork and knife. But then when he actually gets the food, he tries, fumbles with his paws a bit, and then just eventually just digs his down to the plate and eats like a dog. Because the food is tantalizing. And then when he, of course, snaps out of it, he's like, oh gosh. You know, he's like, oh, nobody's really paying attention. Alright, I think that's pretty good. It's not as sad as some characters I've written, though. His is not written to be super serious, necessarily. Mm-hmm. Well, that's part of the reason he normally wears clothes. Even though it just makes him look more adorable. I'll share a picture. He's able to continue his career because basically the magazines that normally would hire him before, well, they can prove that he's human, obviously, by talking, because he can still talk and stuff. But, he does have problems with... Here's a picture of him in clothes. Clothes don't always fit too well, though, because he has that urge to eat, so... His belly can have breaking out clothes and breaking buttons and such. It's hard to wear clothes, but yeah, he'll still stride around his town and stuff, dressed up and stuff, and generally he's left alone. But if he goes out and about into the, you know, into roots or wild or whatever, that can lead to trouble. There are those who try to catch him. Children, 9-year-old children are a threat. Potentially, I suppose anybody with Pokeball could be a threat. Wouldn't be surprised if he's had to break out of a Pokeball before. Wouldn't be surprised if that really messed with him. To be attempted to be caught, you know? Transform layer is empty. Why is this? What is this? Why is it empty? Oh well, whatever. Alright, well, let's move on to the next color. Must have made 2 layers by accident. Alright, time for the pause. Pokeball PTSD. Probably a little bit. If that did occur, that I don't think he'd ever put Twig back in his Pokeball. Twig is his partner Pokemon that he had as a researcher to protect him when he went out in the wild. If Aspen was ever attempted to be caught, then I bet his response to that would be to never put Twig back in the Pokeball again because he doesn't want Twig to go through that, even though Twig doesn't really care. Twig doesn't really care, but after that incident, probably he would not want to put Twig in the Pokeball anymore. Kairo's story? It's nice to go to human-turned Pokemon cafe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, that is a good example. Charcoal is a good example of catching not being really a bad thing or a big deal. Like, the possibility of Aspen almost being caught is definitely possible. I haven't written that into a story or anything, but it definitely is possible. Thanks, Meow. And, definitely Fluffs deserves some thanks on that one. But yeah. Let's see here. Okay, what is a good shading? Oh, I'm on blur. That's why it didn't work. Okay. How's this look? Yeah, that's good. I think that's about right. Could be a little darker, I suppose. Is that too dark? Maybe a little bit. Let's go back to 75. That's pretty good. Paws are straightforward enough. Yeah, Aspen. I guess Aspen's story is a little bit sad. It's just I don't think of it as I don't really acknowledge it as too sad, especially after the fact that I recently wrote a story for 2 new characters I made. Signa the Awe, or yeah, Sigra the Awe rather, and Yonder the Wolf. They are their story is a little bit sadder. Specifically Sigra's. That story involves disability and PTSD. So it's good. I mean, I didn't write just because. Write that stuff in just because, of course. There's a purpose to my writing. This was originally yeah, I did a lot of work with Fluff's work though. Fluff did a drawing via it was fully traditional with pencil, done on notebook paper of lines going through it. I spent a while even before this stream. I spent a while just cleaning up those lines, just cleaning it all up. It took for a while, but it was worth it. Came out very nice, I think. The original image is a comparison? I'll do that at the end, okay? It'll be a nice comparison to the finished product. Like, I want to go as far as say it will be almost unrecognizable to the original, but... Oh man, I've done a lot of work on it at this point. This stream started about an hour late, right? Semi-important question. So it looks, I think I have about an hour 20 left before I run out of time on this picture. Okay. The leaves won't take very long to shade, fortunately, because I have a technique for that. Tails are easier, possibly because they legitimately count as background objects, usually. Shouldn't be too hard, though. Gosh, his paw is so chubby in this middle picture. Look how chubby his paw is. Chub, chub, chub. They're very cute. Good. Okay. A half hour? That means I have less time than I thought. Thank you for the information. That actually is helpful to know. I think I'll be okay, though. We're not far off at this point. That basically means that we can go until 12:30 about. And then we're, after that point, we're, I admit it, I'm over time at that point. Too late. I have about 40 minutes. Alright, keep track of that for me if you don't mind. Nose of the grindstone. I knew the risk of taking that break earlier. I really kind of had little choice. I needed the break. Gosh, she looks so cute, even without the lines. Alright, let's see. Oh, I have 45. I have 40 minutes after 12. Oh, you meant 40 minutes from here, which would be like 20 minutes after 12. So I have 40 minutes past 12, not 40 minutes right now. Okay, that's a little bit better, actually. You had me scared there. I was like, oh, I have less time than I thought. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. I was like, I think I have more time than that, so it's like kind of surprised you said that. I was like, what? That doesn't seem right, but okay. You're the one doing the math. Next song. Don't care for that remix. Calculating's hard, math is easy. Fair enough. I think the hard part of math is conveying it, actually. That's kind of what we just had the problem with, right? A minute ago. Conveyance of information. That's the tricky part. That's why so many... That's why you always have to show your work at school, right? Like... to demonstrate and teach conveyance. Oh wait, this is actually made more simple than I thought. Okay, cool. Let's see. Huh? Oh, wait, what? Oh, it is working. Okay. I just couldn't tell. Well, it's really... Oh! Of course it's not working. Much better. I didn't have screen turned on. Not my screen, but screen the effect known as screen turned on. Which, bugger. How do I do this? I suppose I'll, like, go down the whole thing, go down the whole thing. Like, modify the end of it? Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Or I could just put the screen under that. What would that do? Nah, that doesn't look very good. Okay, so I should probably just... Actually, wait. Actually, that could work. I think about it. Due to the gradient, I gotta do a thing. Oh well, that's fine. Have I had any trolls join? Not today. But yes, I absolutely have. I'm gonna just... there we go. Yeah, I mean, I do... obviously my art's a bit weird, but also harmless. Definitely say this picture is weird, but you can't say anything... well, I say you can't say anything against it, but certainly some people have come by and tried. Unfortunately. Ah, good. More Gomon 64 music. There we go. Coming out well, I think, so far. One of them is a moderate. That's technically true. Sounds like a Cafe V song. What is this? Crosscode music. Ah. Huh. I don't remember this song. Okay, so I have a weird thing I gotta do now. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Those are already locked. Okay. Start with darkness. Yeah. Much better. Oh, right. Actually, wait, it is locked, so I can just... There we go. Play a little trick. That's good, that's good. Don't use it, it's gambling. Okay. I don't know, that's just a straightforward way of saying it. There we go. Look at that. That cleans up nicely when I do that. Okay. Good. It's not actual gambling, but I like, it's kind of, you could technically, I don't wait, no, it's not gambling unless you are Is there any random draw options even with a kibble? I don't even think there is. So it's not even by technicality, I guess you could call it that sort of gambling. It's just not gambling. So never mind, actually. Oh, it is random? Wait, what does kibble do again? Shit, I forgot. I don't like that. It's not good enough. Let's see. $45? Okay. Sure, 25. Why not? Alright, that's good. Moving on. What's next? Nose! I knows how to do this. $40 now? I'm good. I won't waste any time, though. Oh, Falchion. Hey, Beers. Also, Blake, thanks for going the trouble of checking that out. Like, my time, that is. Falchion, I actually pilfered its sound font for use in shifted music creation. And a shiny wet Leafeon nose. Not too complicated there. Well, thank you. Speaking of them, I just got to him. It's only one pawsy, technically. It's only one paw visible in the whole picture. 65 and 75, right. So, for the background elements, by the way, the cake and stuff, I'm just going to use probably a black shading rather than a colored shading, because they are less important elements. What just happened? Now those are the layers I just made, right? Why did I do that? I made 3 new layers, even though I needed 2. Okay, sure, whatever. Not sure what I was doing there, but that's fine. I'm not going to read the chat too much since we are running lower on time now. I'd like to hurry this up. Sorry about that, if you are wanting to talk to me a lot right now. But there's actually a hard time one for YouTube. I forgot about this remix. Hi, Guardian. Yourself, please. Alright. That's the paw. What do we got left? Tongue. Yes, well. That actually is the same color as what I was just using, so it works out well. Just tongue, right? Yeah, just tongue. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah, I kind of heard, but then they're going to be... Sounds like they're going to be doing a few things to fix it up, though, so I can come back. Which is good. You know what? Screw it. It's like, You know what? I'ma do something easier for this. Right, I should be able to do someone swell swoop if I'm smart. Okay. That's how you quickly shade a box. Without using color definition, which is helpful when you use color definition, because then you can, like, basically making the color, the shading and lighting of a different color makes things stand out better, but this is how you do it nice and fast. And since I'm not working on the character anymore, I'm doing it fast. Try using a more saturated colors plus brighter when using a multiplayer layer. I'm not using a multiplayer layer. Wait, what are you trying to suggest? I'm legitimately on a time limit, so tell me what you're trying to suggest I change. Wrong layer. Shit. Effective layer, you can select the multiplayer option, description shot, but are you saying you want? What do you want? Tips aside, I'm just asking for results, and I'm asking for facts. What do you want changed? Colored shadows. You want the colored shadows? Okay, hold on. Wait till I'm done with the objects and then I'll address that. Food objects are getting a quick shading because they're less important. That looks fine. I think I know what he's asking for, but... He's asking for me to add more... You're asking for the colored shadows to be more colored. You're asking for more saturation to them, correct? Technically, I can do that easily. I don't need to be taught that, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold on. It's not an inability that made me work the way I did. It's just the fact that I tend to be pretty subtle with my shading. Just a personal thing I do. Just kind of a personal habit, I guess you could say. I've done that for art for a while. I don't tend to bold the stuff out really a lot. I'm more like it to accent and kind of add to the general atmosphere of the picture rather than standing out like, whoa, it's shading! It's like, you know. When I turn on and off the shading layers and compare with it on and off, and I see the difference, that tells me all I need to know, that the subtle approach is perfectly viable. Also... Okay, that's good. Back to Aspen. Saturation. What layer is this? Alright. Saturation. Saturation. I have the ability to change it. But is it necessary with the hash? I don't know. Am I equal? Am I saturating the same amount as I am in lowering luminescence though? Like 10 extra saturation or 10 less brightness, basically. I think proportional is wise. What was perfect? What I had before? I thought that was way too much. So I was like, no. You'll see. I don't know, man. That feels distracting to me, even at 2020, which isn't that much. I guess it's not too bad. Maybe too saturated? Maybe 1020 then. Ugh, if it was equal values, it'd be easier. It looks like it might not be. Brightness definitely has to be lowered or it just doesn't work. Let's try 1020. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Now I gotta increase the brightness, though. I'm okay with a little more bright, the boldness, but if I don't keep the values even, it gets muddy. So if I do 10 of one, I gotta do 10 of the other. That's just how it works. Maybe 15. Let's hedge my bets. Feels too... I'm good how I am. When I turn off the lines, you can see that I most certainly have everything shaded up already. I get it, though. You don't want darkness, you just want saturation, which is... I don't know. I guess I can up the saturation by itself. It doesn't make a huge difference. It has a difference, but... I mean... I guess it's nicer, kind of. It's really not a good time to be presenting this stuff to me. If this had been brought up earlier, that could have been useful then, but... 20%... Let me try something. Testing with the socks. Let's see what happens if I do it with those. I mean... Admittedly... I was kind of having a problem with how it was, maybe a little lacking in color. Like, a little extra saturation doesn't hurt, certainly. What'd that do? Basically nothing. Okay. Alright, fine. Everything gets a 20% saturation increase then, I guess. Why not? Doesn't really affect the lighting. Does affect the, This might actually help the leaves a bit. I mean, wait, that doesn't look dark anymore when I do that. Now that looks light instead of... that doesn't work for the leaves. Alright, I'll leave the leaves alone. That's almost a pun. Well, it would work if I did both, but... Fluffs, did I achieve, with the main skin color, did I achieve what you were trying to say? Okay, I do like doing that, actually. Those leaves look nice like that. Wait, shit, I forgot the value I just did. I think it was 1020. Or 2010, rather. 2010. 2010. Does the main skin color look more like whatever you were trying to get me to... Does it look like how you wanted it? Also 2010. Okay, 2010. 2010 for that. 2010 for that then, too? Or... I'm asking myself those questions, by the way. I don't know if it, okay, that does look better that way. This is helping the leaves, definitely. Just, I'm dissatisfied with the main color, though. Hold on. Can I undo? Is that still safe? Do I have enough undos to undo all that? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Hey, Blink, can I have a time report, please? It does look better 2020 then. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to keep it like that. Thanks. You know, that's good enough. The rest of the details are really small. They don't need to mess with, again. For instance, I could do a saturation adjustment for the paws, but they look fine how they are. Also, welcome, Star. Sorry I can't really talk. I'm actually on a harsh time limit at all. Like, tick, tick, tick is going on, so I can't really focus the chat right now. But welcome. Alright, now I got it. See, the thing is, I was going to add one more thing, which actually may have fixed Fluff's topic in the first place, because I hadn't done it yet. I was going to do it, but I hadn't done it yet. I'm not sure, actually. Okay, what freaking layer? Oh, that'll do. Need the tongue color for this next thing I'm doing. Okay, got it. I was going to add some belly blush, but I'm really running out of time now. Good. Sorry I killed the music. It's just a very distinct need to focus even harder than before. It's good, except for it's too... It's pretty good. I always like to add a little tummy blush. Hey viewers, how about you help out a little bit too? I'm going to need to slap a background onto this picture. That's going to take less time if somebody can find a good one. I don't know what to put as the background of this, so why don't you guys just slap some links at me? I'll just pick one of them randomly. Whatever works. Needs to be some sort of picture that's somewhat horizontally long, given that this frame is horizontally long too. So. Glad I added the belly blush, though, because it looks really good. Just toss it to this Twitch chat. It's not moving fast enough that, you know, it'll be fine in the Twitch chat, I'm sure. Bubblegum belly. Okay. Now I've done that. Let's see. 15 or 10 maybe even. How's 10 look? A little too faint. 15 then. Just a little casual warmth on the belly. 15. And then this one, 20. As it gets a little easier to tell. Maybe 25 even. Let's see. Let's do 20. Then 30. Nah, even better. Double layer. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that suffices. I'd actually encourage you to make this a little more blushy too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Maybe a little too bright. Okay, let's see. Down and... How's that? Looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'll take that. What do you think? What do you think? Good? Do you like how the belly gets more pink as it goes along? It's a little stuffed, so it's having a few issues. Hi, Tyke. All right. I'll dial that back a little bit more. Good, good, good. Less than 5... I don't have enough time to finish this. Well. Well. Thanks for letting me know. Actually, that's not true. Fucking... Right, nobody got any links. That's fine. Here's where I rush. Shut up! Block images. Right. Sorry, somebody was like asking me for permission. It's like, no, fuck you, I don't have time. Because I'm staying up late to edit the video, then. I'm going to rush as much as I can, though, because I might still make it. Who knows? Numbers could be a little off. I'm hoping they are, actually. Let's see. I can't find a good image either. It's okay, it's not your fault. I didn't think I'd have to rush and ask for help. Yeah, it's really hard to get an image, though, isn't it? I'm trying really hard right now. Ow. I don't have time for sneezes. If those sounded more painful than usual, don't worry. It's just the way I was sneezing them. It's okay, again. It's alright. Curses, I can't get the... the only way I can get them on the ground is if I... Actually, it's not terrible, but... It's close to working. Maybe if I scrunch it a bit. See, that doesn't quite cut it. See, that's the kind of image I'm looking for, though. Just putting them down in front of a buffet like that. Like a buffet thing like that would be pretty good. There's not enough floor space in that shot to make it work, sadly. That would have been a perfect image otherwise. You know, fuck it, actually. Repeating pattern carpeting. I have an idea. Let's try something. Something about repeating patterned floors. Sometimes you can flub something like this. I might actually be able to get away with this. Combine this with another trick. So let's just give it a shot. Because quite frankly, it's not too bad looking. Oh my god, line up. Holy shit. You too. Not you. Yeah, just take that like that. Move it up a little bit. Again, doesn't matter if it's perfect or not, because the second technique should fix it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, now I regret taking a break earlier. Even though that was a good idea at the same time. Right, so... Thing is, this doesn't look good, but after I put it through another filter, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. We're gonna see. As soon as skip opens. Whatever it does. Okay. What will that do for the floor issue? It kind of does blend it. Let's try that. Actually, I feel like I might have blended it better had I not. Oh, you know what, actually, though. You know what? It wouldn't matter if I do one thing. It's a really dumb thing, but I can do it. Fed up with the issue as I am. I hate when I have a perfect screenshot for something, but then it's like just not giving me quite enough like ground or something. But show you a thing or two. If I blur it first, and then apply that, should, I believe. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Well, it didn't work. Oh well. Right, plan B. Increase the mask size. Somebody's taking a bath or a shower. The pipes run very close to my wall. I could easily tell. God, it's so close to working. Should probably just find a different image at this rate. I really like this image, though. Lots extravagant looking. Let's see. There's no food in the picture. That's the problem. All these buffet pictures with no food in them. That's cool. I'm glad you have fucking tables. I'd like to see the food, thanks. Like, what is so hard about this? What's this? Oh, I kind of like that image. Let me guess, it's really small. No, that's actually a pretty reasonable size. Not quite as food stuffed as the last, but let's try this out. I mean, there's lots of stuff in the background, so it looks more foodish. But, damn it. Oh, wait, I can scrunch it. Or unscrunch it. More scrunch it? Re-scrunch it. What am I trying to do? That would actually be fine. It looks like food is involved in this background, which is a plus. Better than the previous backgrounds I was working with. Let's just... Honestly, this would not even be an issue if it wasn't for YouTube's 12-hour limit, time limit issue thing. I don't know why they exposed that limit. On one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, fuck's sake, man, some stuff takes a while. Have they ever heard of marathons? Like, I don't know. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, Beerus, I absolutely can. It's just going to, you know, take like 5 hours to re-encode the video, that's all. So, you know. Because I couldn't be 20 minutes faster, I gotta spend an extra 5 hours, is what I'm saying. Also, I'm tired, so... Honestly, it was being thrown off by... Whatever. I don't think I would have still had time even without that interruption to try to change the shading. Probably didn't change too much is what I'm saying in that particular instance. I hate this background, actually. The color balance works very poorly with Aspen. Let's see if I can adjust it. I mean, theoretically can. Just, I don't know if it would help it any. Color balance just ends up blending with him, and it doesn't look good. It's very tan. He's very tan. You get it? You know what? Fuck it. YouTube, you're going to get this in 2 parts. I'm sorry. Well, at least I'll cut out the break. But it's the only sane way of doing it without having to re-encode the video. It's a two-parter. To be fair, at least there's 3 images here, so part 1 can have 1 image, part 2 can have the other image. Still need a background though, so I'm gonna keep looking, I guess. I'll turn the music back on. Kind of just occurred to me, even if I don't want to listen to music anymore, I could just leave it on for you guys and turn it down. So, Twitch exclusive content? No, not, well, I mean, that's the stream break was, I guess. Though I do Twitch exclusive content now and then. Well, why don't you guys keep looking for I want a nice restaurant kind of oh, wait. I want a nice restaurant. That is so small. That image is so very fucking small. Oh, well, I found a slightly bigger version. It will do. Okay. Size is not quite as important. Oh. Okay, no, I prefer it the other way. Okay. So close to that working. All right. I mean, I probably could still use the image, just not quite at the angle I want. Yeah, I could stretch it though. There's humies in the background though. I just noticed that. That actually breaks my no humies rules. My no humies rule. I don't put humies in the pictures. Or I don't put anybody in the pictures. It has to be a background, that's it. I didn't even notice those guys until a minute ago. Another... What is up with this? I'm so unlucky. Check this out. Yet another lovely, lovely fucking buffet display. Look at this. Look at this lovely smorgasbord, right? But of course, there's not enough fucking ground to put them on, so I can't use it. If I did use it, the only thing that could be seen is dishes at that point. Fucking, can I just... Floors. Floors are nice too, guys. I know, they're not really the focus of pictures, but... the lack of floor. That is the curse of me trying to find a decent picture to splice into this. For everybody who thinks it's lazy to add background photos. Yeah, good luck trying to find a good one though. So it's not lazy at all. Also, I do, after all, apply the effect I have. Oh, does that just barely have enough floor space for me? Maybe. Let me say it does. I don't even know if it works with the colors, but I'm going to try it. I like this one. I can actually put food in the picture now. Which is a, you know, it's a plus. My canvas froze. That's nice. I know why it did. There we go. The reason the canvas froze is because when I blow up an image to make it work for something, it tends to... Does it? Well, yeah, I guess it works. I could, let me try... I'll try seeing if I... This one works better than the other ones, for sure. I just need to... There is one issue, but I think I might be able to ignore it. The issue is the floor has a reflection. I don't think I need to explain why that could be an issue. In fact, that could be problematic. Let's try a different one. God, why is this so hard? Just want a nice eating establishment shot, that's all. Piece of floor space. No humans. That's a human. That's not enough floor space. Probably. That's a really shitty seating arrangement. Why the hell would you arrange your dining room for your restaurant that way? Okay, okay. Critiquing restaurants aside. What's over here floor? That's nice. That looks cool. All these perfect displays, but not enough room for character stuff. Again, a nice image. But why is it like 225 to 175? It's not gonna help me. There's gotta be a bigger version of that, right? Oh yeah, 402. A whopping 402 by 301 pixels. Wow, that's fucking man. My old Macintosh could barely handle that. I don't have an old Macintosh. Still, but we'll see how big this image is. Check this out. Look how big this image is. This is the biggest size of it. It's amazing. It does have a lot of food, though. It's going to be recognizable when I blow it up like this. Too much stretch. Oh wow, this looks so JPEG-y. The color balance actually works for this picture, though. It's dark enough that Aspen doesn't blend into things, and there's no reflection to worry about. I could get away with this, but I'm going to have to work overtime my oilify effect. Yeah, the oilify effect basically solves that issue, but like... If an image is just super small, I'm not sure if oilify can save the day either. We'll try. It's so low quality. Okay. Let's see. Oilify, increase this. Yeah, we're gonna have to be aggressive with this one. That one. There we go. Let's see if that could save the day or not. I still see the JPEGing. It's because it's just too much. May not matter. I don't know. Let's see. Nah, it still matters. It's just too small. There's no save in that, man. Right. God damn, dude. Why is it so hard to find a good image? I haven't had this much trouble finding an image for a picture in a while. I'm just like skimming for floor. The moment I see a floor, then I actually look at the rest of the picture. If I don't see a floor, I don't even bother spending more than a half second on it. There are no fucking floor. What? That's a floor. Is that a floor? It's... Yes, but... Not really the angle I want. Okay. Some of these places I'm looking up, though, they do have very nice mood lighting. Oh, what's this? Oh god, the other issue. Stock photo copyright stuff. Yay! What's ironic is I'm pretty sure that one would have worked. But you know what I mean, like when they have all the random shit over the image. Let's see. Just that's a bad angle, that's what it is. Well, that's kind of a weird color scheme. Those are some weird chair designs in this one. Check this one out. Some odd chairs. Kind of like it though. Is that a good? Is that appropriate size? Actually, that's about appropriate size for Aspen. Would you say? How big is a Leafeon normally? Let's see. I'd say this looks about right. Since this image isn't stupidly small, I can actually use it for something. Let me try... .303, okay. The only question is, once again, is the color going to work with this? A question I never quite know the answer to until I try, basically. I could always adjust the saturation to make Aspen stand out more, though. Always an option. And of course, oilifying the image helps as well. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Trouble is, it's really hard to see all the items being fed to him with a busy background, isn't it? This image might do better with an abstract background to better highlight the items that are being fed to him. So on that note, just a moment. Alright, bggenerator.com. You're exactly what I need. I recall you're the one that does the complex generation algorithm, which always makes things different. So, hey! It's perfect. It also saves me a step. That's kind of pretty. I'll tell you one thing. Computers, AI is very good at making abstract backgrounds. You want an abstract background, you tell the computer make one for you, can just boom, make abstract backgrounds. Not too tricky. In fact, I can make use of this one in particular for one very specific reason. Yeah, fuck the cafe background. Fuck, I mean, mostly, partially because it's so annoying to find one, but also because the very real fact is that... Actually, I gotta try a different background real fast that I'm generating through a different algorithm. So I was like realizing, you know, gradient could work. Gradient. Gradient could transition with his state, so let me try something. And what I mean by that is pretty simple. Put that there, flip it horizontally, and adjust the colors a bit. Apply. That's actually kind of hypnotic. I like that. And now it's an animated background. No. It's kind of neat though how it like waves. Oh, that's nice of you, Fluff. But my thinking with this, you see it? Green, orange, red. I think that's a pretty good color scheme to get the idea across, but he says he's losing his mental aptitude as it goes. I feel like getting towards a more heady or dangerous color to the right would be a good idea. Might adjust the saturation though. Something like that, maybe. Though keeping it, I do have to say, there's some appeal to keeping it bright. It's like really overly vibrant, but at the same time kind of neat. Maybe if I just up the lightness a little bit. Oh yeah. Maybe if I just do that. Instead of messing with the saturation, just basically make it a little bit whiter, and maybe I did too much. It's hard to say. This is a very bold background. I don't normally do a background like this, but I kind of feel like it. Thanks, random AI generation. Gotta love random AI generation because, yeah, it's easy theoretically. You still have to put in parameters if you want a certain thing, which I did in this case. But you're always going to get something unique, so it's kind of fun. I think that's a good balance right there. Right, so it is a sequence. Yeah, you're right. Actually, putting a tangible background in for a 3-part sequence of the same character moving around and changing positions and going through the passage of time doesn't make sense for a tangible environment, does it? I didn't even think about that. Abstract's the way to go in a situation like this. Honestly, these colors are really pretty. Let's see. It makes me think of, like, videotape covers from the 90s for, like, VHS tapes or something. I like it. Let's see. Last thing we need to do. Fuck it. There's 2 ways to do this. I'm gonna do it the simple way. Where I... Yes. Grab a green here. Shade layer, and this, we're just gonna shade that. Then like maybe. Yeah, sure. Then yellow. So this would actually be easier to do in white. The nature of what I'm trying to do is actually really simple. So a little color corresponds indicating that there's trouble with it. Sorry I got frustrated earlier, guys. Fluffs, your suggestion was fine. Just the timing was... Well, again, it's the whole YouTube thing. It's YouTube's fault. It's really just YouTube's fault. I mean, okay, I get it. Like, 12-hour video limit. Okay, I mean, kind of theoretically makes sense. Do you know how many times I've threatened the limit at this point? I'm sorry, I just... When I do an art project, I can get involved. At least since this image literally has multiple characters in it, it's very reasonable to... well, multiple states of the character. It's very reasonable to do it in stages, so to speak. Part 1 and Part 2, at least. It's quite fine. I've threatened the limit a lot. Reached it like twice before. YouTube doesn't even tell you about the limit. I found out it the hard way by trying to submit something and finding out that it doesn't work. Okay. You know, YouTube, communication, kind of, they don't go hand in hand a lot of times. So what I did was let's see how that looks. Looks pretty good. Just gonna put it more here, I suppose. Wait. Okay. Okay. Well, it does look pretty good. I think, does everything stand out okay? Is everything looking okay? Like, is it not too... Okay. Does the background kind of transition his mental state well? I hope it does. The vibrant colors work with Aspen, I think, because of the fact that it looks like candy. We're gonna do 2 parts because, yeah, honestly, I should just check after I'm done here. But I think YouTube doesn't care about 2 parts. I don't think they mind. If the 2 parts are kind of even, I don't really mind either, I guess. If it's like 1 part is 8 hours and the second part's a half hour, that really annoys me. But, which has happened because of stream breakups. By the way, we did drop more frames, by the way, at some point. Another trip, like 2 times as much as the last time I mentioned it, much earlier. Oh, no. Well, I'm sure YouTube will click the 2 parts because they'll each have a different image, so... I'm sure... correct me if I'm wrong, YouTubers, but... YouTube watchers, but... yeah, okay, this is good. We're gonna... Still have a few more things I need to do, but... For now... This is probably a good stopping point for the video, or at least, so... still gotta save a few more things, but... There's the voice finished. There will be a link in the description if you want to look at the full image, as usual. This is a fun project. Definitely a bit long. I feel like part of the issue was just the break. The break just made this technically longer, you know. But the break was also useful, so whatever. But yeah, I think this really stands out well too. The hypnotized eyes and the way they transition is not distracted by the background because they are a teal green sort of thing. And by the time the hypnotism is happening, it's over where the warm colors are, so it's very easy to notice. This came out really nicely, I think. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, including you guys on YouTube. And suppose that finishes another project. I don't have a lot to say, I'm tired, but this was fun. I enjoyed this, so we'll figure out what we're doing for art next Sunday, so expect that. More art then, and there will be other streams coming, so stay tuned for that, YouTube.